He's going to be setting the pace and the tempo. Forwards is Giants looking to take the fight, but again it goes both ways. Buddha send that paranoia still. Giants not to be outdone. Make a statement here onto the site. Lay claim to it. The plan will be going down.
A flash and a recon. Recon used earlier.
Planted.
No early pressure here.
Oh, Minibu and Rian's going to be trying their best at this point here. Rian's looking for an early pick-off. Get things back on track for them, but already he's going to be falling. Flickless. Head clean off. Removed onto Rian's, and now Minibu's left. Straggling back into this fight in a 1v4. You have to overcome so many hurdles to make this a possibility, and he's not even going to get past the first. Rubinho, a little bit different now, going up towards heaven, and that's where potentially the players are. Yeah, Minibu's holding it, but there it is. Wading right into the crosshair, and it was placed perfectly at that. Heretics now. This is a trap that's been sprung, and they're just being walked right into. Heretics are loving this. The weaker weaponry matters not potentially, but still you can find a way to batter your way through, but you can't overcome them all. Heretics.
Broken by the shot.
Yeah, and it might just be chewing them up. Still it is managed, but that is beautiful work. As the trip's broken, Benji knows it. Threatening and pushing straight out of market. Giants being whittled down here, bit by bit, piece by piece. They can't earn themselves a fair fight. Gonna have to take heroics to bail them out of this spot in a 2v4. Smoke obfuscating one of the angles, but up through lane. Minibu's watching it. Hyper consistent now with that operator in his hands. And he might fall, but his team gets the job done nevertheless. 3-1 now. Heretics. Look at this. Just slingshot it all the way back, and that's still lighting you up. Straight shots forwards again. Rians wants to anchor, and that is pure reactions. He unleashes, rifle in hand, and what a statement to make against Giants. But you've only taken one stage of this, and again these anchor plays have been a new Sadara activates. Forward is the approach again, Blade Storm in hand. That's a dash active and a lot of damage done to Rians. He's been a menace towards the back here, but he's got to try and do it again. Time running short, but this guy will not slow down. Another three-piece for Rians. 7 seconds, plan needs to go down, but the pressure is just relentless. It's never ending. Heretics, do not let them breathe. Over towards Cat, one step ahead, reading most of this. Look at that, he's blinded up, but there is that punish. Ara, he's going to dash behind, trail behind him. Woot's now going to be feeling that pressure from multiple directions and avenues. Difficult to ask, and this is Giants finding a way to pave it forwards. Shots are found across the board. Boo trying to really dominate that angle. Perhaps if he got the second, maybe it's a chance, but now it just leaves it to Benji fishing in that 1v2.
Cloud cautious. They think that Benji's on a faster timing, and because of their hesitation, now Benji here before the plant.
We'll just close. The body, the neural attack is going to be revealing the positions. Make it a bit easier here for Benji with that door broken. Arena chanting his name. They want to see it. Top form from Benji, and he's going to be tested now. He's going to get his chance to take that fight forwards again. Forwards again! To be used, but he does get his smoke off to anchor in and play around, but that's a shorty in the hands of Aaron. He's looking to send it forwards. Boo! Boo! He's just running and gunning. It's madness and anarchy towards that tail end of the site, but he's bought time for the reinforcements. Minibu getting active and involved into the fight. Woot! From on top over the shoulder, and it leaves it to West Side in that 1v3. Time of the essence. Not going to be easy for him. Not going to be easy for him at all. What is that from Woot? Scaling into the site. The players, what is this timing being taken? They're just going to raw push straight through the smoke. Not much util being used, and that's going to be punished for it. Site though, it's the TP towards the back. Woot is going to be finding that mark. Flickless dropped, but Boo still towards the back. There's 23 seconds left. We're going to move in a different direction. The door has to be broken. Realizing that Boo reinforced that site to 1v2 form still, but the positions are flipped in a blink of an eye. Time, there should just be enough. Barely there to get the plant.
It's going to be close. I mean, if that...
Gotta get kill anyway. Okay. It's going to be a no command. It's going off here over towards the A side. It's up to Woot and Boo. See what they can do from this spot. Boo, again, laying it down with the damage, but that's an instant resurrect and goes for the punish or being covered. GIANTX, good maneuvering. Finding the gaps, finding the weak spots where Team Heretics just didn't quite have the bodies for it.
The plan is coming through.
That's going to be information gathered. Boo, what are you going to do about this now? Conventional drift, but your team might need you onto the side with the guns. Already out. Woot, knives, Blade Storm forwards again. Right click, decimates, slicing and dicing and cutting his way through. And the operator adds the cherry on top. The deep TP from Grabino will finally be punished, and it leaves it into the 1v1. Benji! Team Heretics looking to speed this one all the way up. Boo putting his body on a line to set his team up for success. Woot! It's an instant answer with 2 knocked away in the blink of an eye, and look at that quick 180. Start breaking intact. Cloud trying to be played in off the back of that, but all the players toppling on the side of Giants and Heretics. He's going to be smiling all day long with pissed around going their way like that. West Side in a position try and do his best, but it is a 1v3. Clearing the appropriate angles. Doubled up, you got to think Heretics are all advantaged up here, making a bit of noise at the drop down. So now Westside has revealed his position and time taken away. Doesn't know where these players lie. Rians with the peak, but he doesn't give away his life. Dart forwards for that first tap. Another answer towards it. Benji potentially to absorb a bit of that aggression, and it's a shot fired off and a flash in the face of Cloud. He's feeling that pressure now, but again, he follows the traces. He's rewarded. Bullets to the dome for Miniboot. Dropped out of the fight now and out towards lane, looking to really get inserted again, but those stingers, they can be nasty business. It's a foul set of action now from Team Heretics. They're really making their mark onto this side. This is the buy round has just gone way too wrong. Giants look to redeem, look to claw it all the way back. Time is still against them, but again, these weapons handed over into the 1v1. And the wide face from Rians does them dirty.
He's tucked out of the cam. Can the Guardian be seen?
That's a rough spot to be in.
I think the Guardian, the tip of it must have been seen by the cam.
Not be surviving that. This is a slow siege round by Heretics, but it's successful nevertheless. Crack their way into the open side of B and across the map.
Spike planted.
Players felled on the side of Giants here. This is a brutal spot to be pushed into for your opening map. On your map pick, nevertheless. Here and now to this map. Finish it with a mighty blow. That's going to be good clearance, and the paranoia is precise. That's the nature of it as well. This is picture perfect, and Miniboo, like a heat-seeking missile, is an attempt of a rebuttal, at least from GIANTX. Ara's in, but he doesn't know which way to look. Head on a swivel, time running short, but that is snappy work. Magnetic towards the dome, still lit up in the process, but time again. The pressure's on them, and he's getting his plan down. But Rians delivers death from below, and a 13-4 finish for the opening map. Connection, Miniboo with a nade, wants to deliver it now with a satchel up and over. He's up towards their heads, and kills claimed. Heretics, they'll finish here. Grabinho no more. Rians reinserts himself, but up against Flickless now, and health advantage, gun advantage goes his way. Flickless could seriously do some damage, but Rians, intelligent as all, plays forwards here.
His position, though, is not great. He's worried that there could have been a C-lurk going on. Doesn't have eyes on the spike.
Time pressure don't want him. Hold on, your knife out, you're jumping around. There's no bloody way! What is that? And this is going to cut off the potential avenue, but the kills need to go their way. Wound headhunter, nade, pushes Westside back and out. Feels it though with the cam. They know he's still kicking around that spot, but Giants, not to be dismayed. They still get that plan down, locking it forwards. Grabinho, a lot of damage in the process, still has that blue room control, but the shots and the kills still claimed out. Heretics are here, not messing around, looking to lay claim to the lives of the Giants players that remain. Westside being a nuisance from the side.
Ara's got to buy the time.
He's going to do it all, but his head's clean off. Woot hammering them now, shot after shot, and a defuse full stock. Boo has got this one, and he's got that presence of mind, and his team has his back. I mean, he's got this. Oh, here's the showstopper. Did he clear the corner? Yes, he did. Done here, but Ara's not finished yet. Look at this guy go.
That was sick. He gets a 2K. Woo. Punished as well.
Yeah.
That was the push out through B main.
Nade slub though for Miniboo.
High-low.
Hold on. Might not even clear this one. Yeah, high-low. Does the job there. Benji's going to be left in this spot here, but push back. That's the rifle. Might just like to leave with his prize, especially with the armor intact, but no, he wants to make a go for it.
They've got the money.
Nade rebounds. Time ticking, though. As that door opens up, looks like it's going to be the wide face, sees, and a snake bite. Drops him down. Decay does anything. Can't quite iso the fight in time, so Giants are back, 2-2. Annihilation as well that Benj is going to be holding on to, and here it is, popped off, ripped off into the corner. Ara's wrapped up now. It's a lovely present here for Heretics, and that is going to set the pace even further forwards. Wait for the kill to be claimed, and now looking to move forwards. That second wave of util, forwards again. Inexorable, they can't be stopped. They're just marching to victory at a point like this.
What a shot!
But what a play, Flickless. Quick bit of toggling from him. Nasty work with the rifle in hand, but he's got to do so much more, and there's just too many bodies to deal with. Overcome. Show the wound here, but that's going to be double satchel pass, and well, the Horn does connect onto a multitude of players. Heretics are still looking to try and take this fight, but again, it's all Giants. I don't know which way to look. This is lovely. Sidestepping most of that util. It's so damn difficult. Grabinho spotted out. Forwards again with that Horn, has to break it out, and he's seeing multitudes of players again. He's overwhelmed.
A no-scope.
Multi-layers though to this one, and still, it's going to be Giants looking to hold this one down. The line is theirs. drawn in the sand, and there's blood spilling out all the way into it. Damage done. Woot is doing monstrous work again, but Decayed down to single digits. Time is fully against him. Who knows it? On Showstopper's going to be used on the other side of things. This is Aura. He's looking for it, and he predicted it. Sees the TP goes on both sides and both ways of things. A lot of ults expended. Annihilation to try and round this one out. Will be a 3v3, but our plan is going down without a hitch.
Rubinho and Ara pushing together up through spawn. This is the kind of post-plant aggression I want to see.
So proactive. And no one from Heretics looking to push this one back. Rians has an inclination about it, keeping his aim well trained onto that spot. Spots it out. Onto Ara. Sees forwards again, but that Nightfall is a big connection. Remaining 2 players of Heretics are spotted out. Rians feeling that squeeze and the damage done to him. Too much to overcome. Can't withstand it. Utilso flying forwards. Team Heretics going to have to take this one together now with discipline, but Benji very much alone taking this. The angle's being watched for, and Woot just can only do so much. Operator in hand, trailing out of the fight now, hoping just to escape with his life.
Yeah, really good patience, not offering Woot anything.
Could be dangerous though. No, not quite. West side. Forwards again, Ara. Tip of the spear for this team. Rian's off into the back as well. Time being bought, but the shot's not quite connecting for him.
Rians is having an absolute stinker after how he dominated on Ascent, 3 and 11.
Cover going out. No charges.
Miniboo bought the Guardian in this round to try to make a bit of a difference in a 2v4. Looks likely that that investment was not worthwhile.
Rough going, both the brothers going to make a go, but again, Boo being dropped, and Miniboo follows shortly after. Anchoring up, Benji holding it, Nate nice and close. It's just going to be used pound for pound here, but again, that waiting game of Giants. You know that it's Heretics that are overextending into them, looking for the play to be made. Players down.
Great patience again, wait out the Gravnet.
Boo catching Flickless though could be brutal. No, it's Flickless who gets the better of him. He's going to be calling for the rotations. Guys, get the hell over here. The A side is entirely open, but Miniboo potential now to do some real damage off from the side. Satchel cross up onto the angle, and he's got the spike. Special delivery with a package. Miniboo's in. Ripping off the one head there. Ara's going to be diff, but again, that spike was delivered to the side in time. Benji, 1v4. Heretics just been worked, beginning to end here on this half. Cam, timing to be taken here, and he does. Bullet to the temple, west side dropped, but the hand revealed, and Grabinho, well, it's Team Heretics again, gearing up for that. Exec coming into this, Gravnet is a good connection. Woot overwhelmed, this is going to be coming out. Double-pronged approach, and listen, the anchoring is working out. GIANTX might only have 2 bodies, but they're doing work and dishing out the damage.
Really clean so far.
Benji looking to square up as well. Potential for him to get that kill, but Woot's position is just a little bit too obvious in that spot there. To give up on the idea of holding onto that deep CT control. Wall drop down though.
How do you break that?
Really difficult stuff. I mean, Rians is just holding it down.
Yeah.
Locking down control of this one still. Players and bodies going to start moving. Kills collected and claimed across the board. GIANTX, that's a big grab there. Here in those sound cues, tapping away with a rifle. Boo is fishing and hunting for a couple of these kills, but it's all Giants once more. What a conversion. Teasers connect. Flickless could be in a spot of trouble, and Bother needs some help and needs to bail out, but he's squaring up now to take these fights side by side. Crossfire setup. Heretics though in charge. Largely towards that one. Finding all the marks. Crossing out the players. A lot of damage done to them though. This is still a bit of a dangerous territory, especially with Westside chopping at the bit to get involved. What a shot onto Benji. Miniboo now looking to put him back and push him back away. It's a tap of the plant. Miniboo again looking to pull most of these players out. Where is the last one remaining that they don't know about? Ara creeping forwards again. This could be it. Nailing a coffin for the map. Ara the deliverer of death once more. 13-3. Hell of a statement after that slapping on the first one. The GIANTX are straight back in it. Short, ready off of the contact from that sensor. There it is, Refractor pull back and away, and Flickler still holds it down. Doesn't matter that he's hindered. He's got his aim set tightly onto it. Anticipation of that punish over towards that TP. There's bullets are raining down. Miniboo, there's no way he's making out of this man like a magician, but not quite. The rabbit's gone, done and dusted.
Double fight back into Hookah, pressure on Ara.
Looking to take a fight now forwards as well, but Ara was ready for it.
And Woot didn't go with Benji.
Well trained as well with a crosshair. Woot disjointed. Looking left to right here, him and Boo. In completely different zip codes. I'm going to be sending that one forwards with a wingman who's forced to reveal his hand. Breaks it nice and early, does claim the kill. Boo from the top there, but doesn't win it out. Ara has his name and his number. No, Cloud and Ara. Side off angle, that is a hell of a way to take that fight. Leaping into the fray. The Giants are the ones who are claiming the lives of these Heretics players. On a round where they have fully invested, a bonus conversion will be dire indeed. Grabinho still holding it down, but then that weapon differential does play a part. Benji dismisses him, wave of a hand and a couple of bullets to do it.
Should have probably been favoured in that
TP,
situation.
what the hell is that?
There's another crunch.
West Side's trying to make a go for it, but where's that gun gone?
gun?
Hold on,
Your gun?
tossed it away!
You've just thrown your gun away, man!
He thought the rifle was in a very different place.
Yeah, if Flickless can slow them down at all, it's
Onto
so
the line.
helpful.
What? A shot.
He goes down a bit early.
Yeah, and he was the player in real danger, as you already said. One shot to the body would have done him in. Ara's forwards, though. Double Satchel has a showstopper, and let's go! He wants to send it! Trying to take the fight to them, and scuttering and scurrying away. Team Heretics are not eager to try and fight into it.
But they have to end A. There's 15 seconds.
No time. Nade at your feet as well. This is going to be completely blockading you out of the fight. Ara could just really be spelling spoiler. Spelling out defeat. Doom onto this round. 6 bullets left, and it's covered by Rians. Over the shoulder. On their hands, grab net, snake bite, molly, all being overlapped. I mean, Giants have used almost all of their biggest tools for this one, but now the kills are yet to be claimed. Immediate retract back, and Westside still holding his ground. The line drawn down, GIANTX so damn hungry for these kills. Heretics could get stunted. Hinder's in a perfect place, though. That's going to be a catch onto the back line. Can they overwhelm and swarm? It's up to the defensive Ara. Rifle in hand, waving it away. Sheriff in the hands of Miniboo, making short work of the opposition. Mosh. Not timed well enough. That plant will be going down with no problems whatsoever. And now, rejuvenation there of these smokes, blooming and blossoming in their faces. It's going to be tough to tune through this if you are Giants.
Westside may have a freebie. If he grabs it, then he has annihilation.
Snake bite. Miniboo pushed. Again forwards into this angle. But my God, man, just squaring up, eager as anything to assert himself in a round like this. It's 3 kills to his name already. 21 health. You wouldn't think it with how brave he's been booing. Cloud does at least do him in. But in a 1v2 with time ticking away, not looking doable, not looking possible. Might be able to claim the life of Rians, but he realizes it at this point. Has to scurry back. Team Heretics. Pass going to be used to try and really lock this one all the way up. Begin that retreat. This is so damn rapid. Heretics making the most of this one now. Speed boosted all the way up. This is a fight to be taken, but my God, the carnage on either side evened out for these squads. Players in potential position. That's an annihilation and wraps up one of the bodies. Players broken out in time, but again, these bullets are still going to be raining down as Flickless finally reveals his hands off onto that flank. Pays off for them into the 2v2. Boo, weak as anything, and it's relentless. It's non-stop here, spotting it. Both the players, signs of life, trying to scurry and rotate, but again through the box. Boo was weak as anything, and you might have just found that timing. Benji, but he's going to have to make that sound to drop down. Was that Hood? It looks like it. Now the plant, West Side, creeping in from the side, looking to see if he can claim that life. And Benji finished off. Put over, tossing out Frisbee. Grabinho going for a bit of a re-clearance. Benji can't hold his own. A spot like that wasn't expected to take that fight. Nightfall now going to be committed on top. These ultimates have to be expended. His Heretics will have to win this one out. The plant not denied. They'll push back onto us. So will be that extension. With a kill claimed, Woot's done enough damage.
Boo scrambling backwards, looking to try to play towards his ult and a molly.
Hello. Wall propped up in your face, though, is going to make this one even more awkward. And that Gecko Flash just dissipates right at the wrong time, and that one, there needs to be players fighting forwards. What a play! Heretics take it off the back of timing, and they take it all together. Leaves it down to Flickless now, and it's a 1v3. Was a 1v4. Has to ISO these fights, and Woot is locked in.
His job to cover long.
It's an off angle. It's going to be tested off his contact again. That is going to be the orbital strike primed, and now let loose and ready. Denies any chance of follow-up. Stars drop down. Grabinho, though, is going to be spotted again with that tail end of the Prowler. West Side looking down control out towards Hooker. He's hoping and aiming for a couple more fights. It's going to be a war place down all the way. Now starting to trail their way, scaling into this side. It's coming from every single avenue. Multiple fronts, and the fight's just not going their way. Woot is just flipped on the side. He can't really even get a handle on that. Grabinho going to be backing himself out. It's a double dash forwards again, and that smokes to cut up most of the site. Trying to really dominate this position, but that is a great hint, and a follow-up is there. Even with the close quarter weaponry, Team Heretics really trying to force the issue. Ara needs to be pushed back and away, and a lovely fight to be taken by Rians.
Very decisive, immediately going and clearing that.
Grabnet will connect. Has to be pulled back and out. This plan is not actually down yet. Flickless. It's behind them. Hold on. Found it. And the timing to be taken. But he will go down regardless here. Grabinho forwards, but did he account for this one? That's going to be a great flash up and over towards the top, but it dissipates just in time. And as well as that, I mean, the wraparound is dealt with. Woot is still posturing, trying to take these fights. Pump up the feathers. Rubinho, though, slight off angle, really
Prowler
trying to
missed.
reinsert himself. The
There.
Prowler did miss. Team Heretics not interested, though, in re-clearing that space, looking over towards Market, knowing that that space could be contested.
Yeah, Heretics are trying to slow the map down, but they don't have any info on the other side of the map. On West side, they've been going for these kind of pushes.
Uh-oh. He's got a rifle. Players looking in the wrong place, though! Over towards Cave, not expecting it. The Giants could do no wrong! TP, that's going to signal most of this. Smokes, drop down in his face. Grabinho does deal with the horn, still really trying to see if he can take these fights. Sidewinding, Benji's there. And it's Naz with that trade equalized, and Boo over the shoulder has it all in his hands. Pit now, billows out. An opportunity potentially to make a play in with the grab there held. It's all that 3v3, but you're going to try and take this one into the pit. So many layers to deal with. How do you peel them back? The Giants looking to get lucky. Stray shots, sending in the bullets.
It's all about the spam, isn't it?
Looking for the lucky connection again. That is a snake bite into the corner. Anticipating that spot. Molly, though, up and over. Denying critical seconds. Benji's there still, but dropped down to 1 HP. Barely alive as anything. Will have to play his way out and back. Pit's still there, off to the side. What a shot by Benji. The Team Heretics. It's all on the line here as we get into it now for round 13.
Oh, man.
Just off the sound cues. The grab that was perfect, and Benji deletes Zara. To bullet to the dome now, and an instant response with that TP. A flood in from Heretics. They're not messing around. Eager to really draw out that blood. And bodies toppled. Plan will go down here just from that wingman, but again, it's Cloud and Grabinho against the world. Heretics. They're going straight for the jugular here for our opener. Round 13 is theirs. A pistol round to get things nice and even. At least with the C's, Snakebite even being committed. Heretics are looking to overfight into this one, but the flashes go both ways. That's a grab there and a stun if I've ever seen one, and these players are ripe for the taking. Their lives tossed away to the side. West side is the one to deliver that one, scythe in hand. And here it is, walking all the way up, spoiled by the barrel, hinder down. Does he want to go for it, lay claim to the life? Yes, he does. Takes his one and gets out. Not too greedy from Mini Boo. Team Heretics finding it really difficult to try and get their way through this one. West side, 2 HP, not a problem. Still with that dismissal. Cloud swinging wide. That's a heavy lick dealt to these Team Heretics players. The vulnerable applied. Hold on, that's a saturate. And guess what? Ara is straight up floating into the air. The fight to be taken. West side. Oh my, this guy. God damn. Pause played by these Giants players. Tap again, looking for the next response and reaction, and swinging from the wide. Yes, Grabinho's there. West side to join him. They combine their might. They get control, and that plant back down. Boo. Not much to do in a spot like that. West side's not finished if you don't.
Damage.
Getting a flash, hello. These are shots ringing out. You're making the sheriff sing, Heretics. The backstab, insurance policy here. Giants are just going to try and hold them off for long enough. Can he get active? That's a jump up, and here it is. Activated indeed. Grabinho deletes 2 of them off the map. And looking to again apply that pressure just from the side. It's a scurry forwards. Heretics realize it. They're being approached from every direction. Body block. Let's see how precise this one is. It's happened to defuse. Boo! 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 Oh!
That is a monstrous outplay!
Okay, Grabinho, he's got to try and contest with this one. This time, though, Benji knows the tricks of it. He was caught in that position just before on that previous half. Now he's in a nightfall, hard committed. Clears the way most of the way. Into the middle section of the site, it's going to be driving a wedge into these GIANTX players. Looking to hold this one back, but a dimensional drift is that cherry on top. Constant information. Gathered up here for Heretics. Sound cues cut away. How do you deny this? Again, this is an approach from Heretics. Bodies onto it. Boo to defuse. Snakebite to try and push him back first and first most. The molly at their feet. Woot's gone down to friendly fire, and he's force ticked it again. Boo! He tanks the Snakebite! Flickless is not going to be ready for, but he does spot it out. It's just a barrel poking out. Spoils it for him, and he still wins a fight out. This is ISO fight. Sees his C's, and he almost strike. My God!
He even gets a kill. A Mini Boo in the midst of it all!
God almighty! Uncertainty now, but the shots are rattled off, and Flickless has got a bit of awareness for it. Needs to be clean here from Heretics. Stimmy, Benji, putting his life on the line, and boo! God!
Teleporter and end A with the second part of the thrash.
Oh, what's that? Stray spam, smoke drop down. Boo is confident here, and the thrash is going to be following him shortly. This is all fake pressure, meant to pull players away.
Well, they actually might want to end B right now, yeah.
Double detainment. Mini Budo still holding it down. This is an off angle. He bides his time perfectly. Strikes where it hurts the most. With Ara spotted onto that high ground purge. Surely not long for the world. 3 kills for Mini Boo. sees and mollies all being used, trying to be circumvented up towards the top, but what an angle and what a peak! Again, it's Heretics on top of all of it. The tap to pull that extra layer of util and the close quarters angles. It's all on Westside and Cloud. Now, just Cloud. A 1v1 could potentially be everything. Rians! He's done him in! Attempting the exact same play. This is going to put a squeeze and pressure onto these Showers players. It's up to Team Heretics to battle their way forwards. Ults don't matter in the face of that.
Welcome to my world.
The aim is cold in the midst of it. The plant will still go down with a pit. There could be chances for GIANTX.
Cloud playing so far up, such a risk.
He's going to try and see if he can claim this life. Boo! Drops him! Dismissed with a wave of a hand, and Flickless on Westside are cowering. A bit of light propped up. That's the only thing defending them from a spot like this. But for Heretics, they are not content with this being that final chapter. They want to take it one step further. But the same can be said for Giants. Survival in the bitter end. In a pit like this, it comes down to timings. And now Flickless, orbital strike. They were safe to sands. Heretics have done it, surely. Time on the boards. It's all Los Ninos.
They take down another EMEA team in dramatic fashion there on Vine.